Okay, I just got off a call with my membership people and this question came up and I had to share it with you. So, we were talking about these meditations that I have in my program Coherence to help you build new neural pathways and create from the quantum realm, from all that is. And in one of the meditations, in stage 3, that's what we're on, I ask you inside of the meditation to envision what you desire. And someone asked, how specific do I get with my visualizations? And my answer, which we're going to talk about here, was as specific as you want. And I recognize that's a terrible answer. So here's the nuance within that. The point of the meditations and when you're manifesting, the point is to feel. And your positive emotions are going to be way, way, way more important than the images in your mind. So your feelings in your body help guide you to your best life possible. Your feelings in your body are your guidance system. Your emotions are a guidance system. So when you feel really positive emotions, those are emotions to follow. Your desires are on your heart so you can follow. That is how the universe is speaking to you, by putting the desire on your heart and saying, go follow this. That's your purpose. It is literally your purpose to follow your desires. And when you have a negative feeling like dread, that is a sign to not do that thing anymore. So that's how you know if you're dreading your job every single day, it's your real job to analyze why you don't like it and how can you fix it to live more in alignment and live more in your purpose and get more excited, and so you can follow your desires. And remember, your desires and generating the positive emotions that come along with fulfilling them, like gratitude, excitement, love, joy, fun, play. The positive emotions are extremely good carriers of information. So when you have positive emotions, you're going to carry that emotion farther because you're in a coherent state. You're in a, and when I say positive, I mean not like jazzed, like you're relaxed, but you're also positive. Like you're certain, you feel good, you're confident, your brainwaves and your heart waves are in a more coherent state. So they're going to be better carriers of information, which means you're going to be speaking the language of the universe, which is in waves. You're going to be communicating with the infinite realm. The infinite potential of the quantum realm. You're going to be creating from the power, the essence of the universe. So your positive emotions are the carriers, and they are much, much more important to put you in the vibration to receive what you want back. And how specific to get in your mind, being specific is helpful, but only to the point that it feels good. So you hear gurus, other teachers, whatever, say, like, get so specific on what you want, picture every single detail. And if you can do that, that's awesome. My true answer is get as specific as you can in your visualization with it still feeling good. So if you know exactly what you want, like you know to the T, this is what I want, I'm so clear on it, I want nothing else, I have the burning desire, I'm willing to do the work, I feel so good about having it, and it's something so specific, think it in your mind and envision as many details as you can, using all of your senses, making the picture bright and feel really good inside your body, and feel the positive emotions while picturing it in your mind. Every last detail, like down to, are you inside or outside? Is there words? Like where are you? Who are you with? Is there music playing? Like, can you taste anything? Can you smell anything? Like what's I used to even go as far, because I do like getting specific if I have a very specific goal. I've even gone so far as to like Photoshop like pictures of my bank account with new numbers in them that I wanted to manifest, because it helped me to like have that image implanted in my mind. Now, not everyone can visualize photos in their head. Not everyone can visualize. And some people can visualize, but they're really perfectionist. So this could be you. You're a perfectionist, and then you become so obsessed with making your vision perfect, and when it's hard for you to see something, you're focused on all the things wrong to make them right, that you're knocking yourself out of the positive emotion. And then your emotions are, I'm not doing this right. How do I solve this problem? How can I fix this? Oh my gosh, am I doing this right? And you become full of doubt and fear, and then the positive emotions aren't there. So you might be creating the most intricate image in your mind, but it literally doesn't matter, because you're not going to carry it very far, because you're not in that coherent state. And my program is coherent, so we work on doing both. I use the example in that program of like your mind and heart is like your thoughts are like a letter and your heart is like the postal system. Like you can write the letter, but if the mail shuts down, it's not going to go anywhere, right? Where on the flip side, it's better to have USPS working so you can send your letters, and if your letter isn't perfect, you can just write a new letter the next time. Like, it's okay. It's not going to go badly because you're going to get close enough. So it's much more important. I also use the example like a message in a bottle. Like your heart is like the ocean sending this message, and your mind writes the message on the bottle, and your messages are telling the universe what you want. So in the example of like the postal system, if you write a letter saying, hey universe, your heart is sending it out. Your heart is 2-day shipping. You're in the most high vibe, positive vibes you can possibly be. And your mind is saying like, universe, I really want to feel freedom in my schedule. I want to be a yoga instructor. I want to live in the mountains. And, you have this exact image, the universe can most easily give it to you. But if you even say like, universe, I want to try living somewhere with more fresh air. I'm currently in New York City and I'm not loving all the fumes, and I want to go somewhere with more fresh air. I feel I really love mountains, so can you send me that? That's something the universe can work with, okay? Like that's specific enough. And if you just feel the freedom in your heart, picturing yourself on the top of a mountain, like that's enough for the universe to like work to give that to you. And it's a creation process. So maybe you get a vacation to the mountains, and then you get to write a letter back and say, okay, actually not those mountains. It was a little bit cold. Could we try somewhere warmer? And it's like a back and forth, you gaining more clarity. You get feedback from the universe. This is what I want. This is what I don't want. And then you get to use that clarity to write new messages. It's not a stressful, like, oh my God, everything has to be perfect right now type situation. It's just like a conversation with the universe, and they always will get you what you want. But it's more important to have the positive emotions, the burning desire, the excitement, the determination. The emotions are more important than the exact image in your head. And if you have no clue what you want, I don't want this. I want something that's not this. If I were you, I would practice feeling in your body the emotion you do want, even if there's no pictures in your mind. One of the members just shared she had no idea what she wanted, and she just practiced feeling happy every day. She practiced feeling freedom and excitement, even though she had no images and didn't always even want to meditate. And then one day she had this perfect image magically pop into her mind, and it was about the Pacific Northwest, somewhere she didn't expect to think about, but that's what came up. And then she did a bunch of research on it and began to feel really good about it and jazzed. So that's the work. Like the universe will also help you and provide you the tools you need, but you also need to show up and do the meditations in the first place. So the most important thing, let's discuss. The most important thing is showing up for the meditations, showing up to meditate every single day, to journal, to do the work that works for you, but you've got to give some communication, okay? And then with that communication, feel the positive emotions, because that's what's doing the communication. And then the last thing is think of the image in your mind. If you can get specific, great. And if you can't, just get as specific as you can. It's like when I got a haircut last week, and I just went to my hair cutter and I was like, it's best. Last time when I went to her, I was like, I want these. I had 4 pictures. I was like, I like this color. I like this cut. I like it, this girl's like front pieces. And I had it very exact. And she's like, oh my gosh, this is so helpful. Thank you. And then she just like did that exact thing. Whereas normally I go in and I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, maybe you can pick something. And she's like, okay, well, and then she'll begin, she's a professional, so she wants to help me, so she starts asking questions, but I'm giving her nothing, so it's hard for her to just give me the exact thing I want when I have like nothing in my brain. But it's a process. So I still did the things, like I went to the hair cutter, I had a general idea of definitely things I don't want and a little bit of what I do want, and then she would ask questions. We could try this, we could try this, what do you think of this, do you prefer this? And we're having that conversation, and then the end result, I always love my hair when I go to her, so she always gives me the exact perfect thing. So either way it works out. But not having the positive emotions is like not even going to the hair cutter. Like you're not even giving yourself a chance. So positive emotions are most important. And if you can put an image with it, do it. If you can't, let it go. Like it's more important to feel relaxed and happy and trusting versus trying to force an image and thinking through our minds. Our mind is never the authority. We can never think our way out of a situation. We have to listen to our body, our higher selves, our vibrations within our electromagnetic field, our emotional guidance system. Our desires are on our heart for a reason because the universe put them there for us to follow, and then we get to use them. So if the universe isn't giving you or if you don't know in your mind exactly what you want, it's even more important for you to follow your desires that got placed on your heart, because that's how the universe is communicating with you. Have you ever have you ever not known what you want and then you randomly desire to do something like, oh my gosh, being a yoga instructor, that sounds so fun. And then you go chase it, but then you kind of lose interest in that hobby. That's not a bad thing. That was the universe saying, hey, well, you didn't tell me what you do want, so I tried to give you an idea, and then you decided it wasn't for you. So let's try a new idea. What did you learn from that? What was the feedback you got? And how can we create that emotion with a completely new experience? And it's working with you. It's a process to always get what you want and grow that way. So how specific to get during meditation? Get specific, or in manifestation, get as specific as still makes you feel good. This might change over time. Maybe today you don't have specific images, and over time you're able to grow and think of new things that you want and new directions and new goals. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you guys liked it. Like and comment if you like this video and if you want more videos like this. Feel free to leave a comment on if you have any questions or any more video ideas that you'd like to see.